Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream from the Need Free Create Skyblock. How is everybody doing today? I am doing really well. I need to check one more thing. And then we're all set to go. Yeah, so you might have seen it in the title. Yeah, I want to have animals because after I looked up how many hours I have. It's 129, but that's something. That's how much time we have already spent in this world. It actually isn't that much as I thought it would have been. So we did quite a lot if you compare it with those hours. I have seen the hours I had on Igniter SMP and Channel 64. And oh my, those are a lot higher than here. But of course, I'm only here when I stream, mostly. So that would make sense, right? So yeah, what I want to do is I want to have more than chickens. Let's face it, I got the chickens because of a backpack. I can't get cows, sheep, pigs even. Hi, Ed. Welcome to the stream. Because I just need to have more land for them to spawn. Now, there are two little problems with that. First of all, I think the water animals are taking up my mob cap, so I need to pluck that off. Were you leaking water as well? No, but we can remove this if needed. But yeah, we just need to yeah, fix this. So Red is my mod, and Red, I have a question. You could hear the redeem. Can you also hear the music today? Because I think me and Vidimc actually fixed it. Okay, so I have a mod mini hut, and it shows me exactly like in which biome I am. So this is the dark forest. Let me turn the light one off. And if I go into this one, it says I'm in a river biome. So there are probably not going to be some animals spawning there. But I think if we just cover up this chunk... Is that a chunk? Let's see. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I think if we fill up this chunk and maybe the next one as well. Yes. Then we have two chunks that are fully full with grass so that they can spawn. And then we can expand it. You can hear it? Good. That was where we were aiming for, right? I'm gonna mark off the chunk and then I am gonna go and fill it up. And once we have done these two chunks, then of course it needs to grow. And while it's growing, I am then gonna cover up the water in the hope that I can get some normal animals. I did discover that I did get some spawns from traders at the zinc and sand farm. So in that regard, if they can spawn, then other things should be able to spawn as well, right? I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. There we go. So there is a lot to talk about, because as you guys know, I also want to wrap this world up before the end of the year. And I'm hoping to get the animals today, so we can make some farms for them in the next one, or the one after that. I have decided, since Deosil is really full, sorry Deosil if you're watching this, he's just really busy, he's really stressed. I just want him to be relaxed. So I told him, don't worry, when you have time, just message me, and else if I don't hear anything from you, just relax and maybe somewhere in the future. We'll probably still keep a backup of this world anyway. I don't know if he's coming along, but I also made an appointment with Aupni, who also does a lot of create stuff, and he was gonna come and visit us. And I think for my last create stream, I don't know when it is gonna be, I'm probably gonna invite over Mr. GGJ if he's still interested in that. And that has to do with the fact that Jay is doing the Dino series with Create, and I'm also doing a Dino series. That's just for video on YouTube. So I think it would be handy if, like, I could make that switch from just Skyblock Create to the Dinos. Because I might need that. The Dinos was a series that I hadn't really planned. I do have a lot of ideas with what I want to do in 2026 or sooner, but that just needs to, like, how do you say that? I need to make space and room for that. Like, unfortunately, letting go of Igniter was not really what I had in mind with it, but that just happened, and yeah, then it is what it is. I do still make SMP content currently on channel 64. And also don't worry, I still bug the Igniters more than enough. We have something planned for next year of like a live series. You guys probably know that from Hermitcraft. What was I gonna get? Oh yeah, I wanted to have cobblestone instead of only dirt. Or should we do it with dirt? I wanna break down. Oh, we also need to place torches. I forgot about that. Let's also sleep. Else that might be our new mob spawn area. That would be really bad. The only thing is I don't know where I have torches. I'm gonna dump you in here in exchange for you. Yes, and then we are just gonna roast it. Then we will have more than enough. So yeah, chat, now I have done my first saying. How are you guys doing? Is it on a smelting or cooking? We're just gonna throw it on here and hope it works. Come on! Ah, I was standing too close. No! Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I don't think this is need for you safe, but... I should probably also automate this, but I'm not really using the blocks anyway. I don't think I'm gonna get much from this. Do you think I should put it under the cooking one? It might be because it's all stacked, it's just gonna take a while. And then I'm just impatient. I'm a little bit all over the place. I just had dinner at my mother-in-law, and the kids were so energetic. Oof. I need to put you guys in there. I also can't make enough torches. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I only need to have a stack. Then I could put you away. I know it's not organized. Leave me alone. Nah, it's gonna be fine. Okay. So we have the torches now. Grass is spreading, which is good. There. There. And I think we can do another chunk. I need to see to where that exactly is. That is still here. Okay. Then I'm gonna turn it off again. Because I don't want you guys to look against the whole grid. I don't know what I have with pressing the wrong buttons today. Okay, let's see if this grass wants to spread a little bit. I believe a dark oak forest should give us one of the of each. So to say I was thinking the passive mob cap is 10, so any more than 10 total of animals will stop animals from spawning. If you really want to keep the chickens, fish up some name tags and rename all your chickens, otherwise remove them. Hopsal mob farms have no interference with passive mob farms. You should place the letter right above the other. Yeah. I think I am gonna murder all my chickens in the tower except for 2 because I have way too many eggs in there and I basically don't need it anymore. I do think those also count. And as you can see, those are already some of the animals. So that's why I want to remove that structure. And secondly, it's also a structure that ended up not working for us. So I am gonna remove that. It is a good squid farm though, I have to say that. Let's place these. I'm happy I have my music back. I didn't know as a streamer I was so reliant on having music on the background. Oh my god. You need to be at least 24 max 128 blocks spherical away from grass to make sure the grass has the same applies for your hostile mob farm. I think this is gonna work with the fact that I also had the wandering trader spawn on the desert farm, basically. So I think we're good. But I do want to remove that, because it's also an eyesore. And we do need to make this in a lovely second little island. I'm gonna need some time during the day to make the schematic ready, that when we are making a farm, that we can have the schematic cannon build the rest of the island for us, because then I also don't need to hang above the void. Okay. It goes quite fast this way. Although me standing on the slab still, each time I go up and down it still gives me a heart attack. And I'm hoping that the grass will spread faster when I do it like this sometimes, but yeah. I did put away all my create stuff, by the way, so I can't lose it, so that is good. There. Oh, we already went too far. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that this is in the same chunk. Because then it looks nicer. I don't want to break it all down. Let's place some more of these. Okay, I think we are ready. I'm gonna put some of the dirt blocks away, but not all. And then I think we need to unalive some of the chickens. Red, the villagers don't count as mobs under the friendly mob cap, right? Or do the villagers also count underneath that? Because then I might have a bigger problem. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. I needed a few of them. I think 4 is more than enough. Do I have a name tag? I have a feeling I have a name tag somewhere. I might also not have a name tag. I can definitely get one. These are a lot of them, but they are not that close to that place. These... I think I'm gonna unalive all of them except for one then. Hello, my little chickies. Meow. Villagers are passive mobs. So they also count. Does that mean I need to name tag all my villagers as well then? Don't think so. Well, the thing is, if the Wandering Trader can spawn, then I'm 100% sure that the animals should be able to spawn there as well. I hope. Also, I should take a backpack with me so that I can sleep over there. Is there a drowned in here? Oh, there is. I should probably also remove this, because I still need to remove this ugly thing. Sun is already setting, so we don't need to take the back with us. They take villages backup plan B if it does work. Okay, so we're gonna take down the farm, and if we then still don't have any animals, then we're gonna name tag all the animals we have. Because it also means I need to trade all the villagers up. If that makes sense. There we go. I don't think taking down the old drowned farms is gonna be a problem? Question mark. I first want to take down that one, because that one is the... I think, because if you see all the fish that are in there, like, oh my god. I don't remember how many sources I have in here. There are things dying there. I mean, if all of these fish here could turn into cows and sheep, then you will not hear me complain. I think there is 3 layers of these that is water source. It might just be 1. I have to be honest that I don't remember. I really don't. Okay, let's do you. And just a little bit more. I'm sorry, buddy, but you need to go. You're in the way. Do you think it's gonna swim down or... There it goes. Okay, now I need to remove all of these. I was afraid of that. I don't know exactly how many source layers there are. Well, apparently it was more than one. I think it was 3, but it might have been more. I really did my best to get this one big swimming pool. I also remember I specifically made it this far out to make sure that the animals could spawn there. I thought I saw something move, but I believe I'm out of render distance. I do see the windmill, but that was not what I meant. Weird. I am wondering, can we test how many more layers there were? Okay, so I think it's what I said before. It's like 3 layers. Okay. Red, you're a genius. So Red is telling in chat, use the sponge backpack. We do have a sponge backpack. We have multiple of those. Those should be able to absorb water. I never thought about that because I was like, I'm never gonna use that. Why do I need to absorb water? Yeah. Let's go down and let's see how many of those sponge backpacks we actually have. Also, I need to eat. Oh, my torch that was here is washed away. I forgot I cleaned up the water the other day. See, sometimes I do stuff off camera. Like cleaning up water. Is there something in these backpacks? No. Okay. So we have 3 of these. Hold shift to see special ability. Works like a sponge block and stores water in backpack tanks. It is required to have empty or not full water filled tanks for ability to work. Do I still keep them on my back? Because that might be the end of me. Or do I just place them in the water? That is the question. You place them, okay. Well, we're gonna see how much, how good I'm in that. I did turn the ability on with them, I believe. We're gonna see. I have more than enough backpacks, so... Okay, let's run to the other side. I am so sorry, dolphins. That is not how it works. Oh, that is how it works. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, that is so cool. And then we're gonna put you over there. And they're also full. The only thing is that I have no clue how I will ever get them back. So that is a little thing. And how do you... How do you drain them? That is also still a thing. I'm gonna wait for what Red tells me. With modded, I just need to have a lot of help from you guys. I'm learning stuff. There is definitely a lot that comes through and that is sticking. But it's definitely a lot different than vanilla. In vanilla, you can just let me handle it and then usually it goes well. But modded, that is a whole different beastie. Place buckets inside the bucket slot. Yeah, I think if I also need to make buckets, that I'm then just as quick as placing the dirt. Oof. Hey, Fall! How are you doing? You still don't have any animals right now. Welcome to the Create Skyblock. You're good? Nice. I am breaking down the drowned farm. Because this one wasn't working. And I think it's taking up the friendly mob gap, so... I am now removing all the water sources. Oh, you might also need to get a new shovel, people. Yeah, we need to get a new shovel. Okay, chat, should we do a diamond one or an iron one? And the reason why I'm asking is we need to go and trade if we want to have the other one. I will put this string in here for now. Best economically speaking, I don't think it matters that much. I don't seem to have any emeralds. I do have emeralds. Okay, let me quickly check how much. Let's just see if one of my villagers has a diamond one. I want to have these. We can always trade for the iron as well. Okay. You traded them with me. Okay. This is probably more than enough emeralds, but... Oh, he only does a shovel. He only does a shovel. So, yeah, it's gonna be an iron one again. Hey, it does have a fishy one. And this guy, he has... Silk Touch. Oh yeah, I wanted Silk Touch. I have Silk Touch now. That is how I got the Silk Touch. I also still have all of these guys. I have like one for each of them. I also have an armorer, so I can finally get some good armor. Yeah, we can leave that here for now. Okay, let's quickly go to sleep. So Fall, I still don't have cows, sheep, and pigs in this world. Even though I'm streaming from this world almost a year. There is currently 1 chicken still in there, and I have a few chickens there because of a backpack. But I never have had normal spawns. So what I just did is in these 2 chunks who are in dark oak biome. I'm hoping when the grass regrows, these 2 chunks will give me the animals that I want. But I also, it might be that these guys are taking up the passive mob cap. So I do want to remove that farm since I don't use it. Speaking of which, I need to grab a little bit more of the dirt so we can remove the rest of the water. Because I don't want to make 500 buckets to empty out the... out the backpacks that we used earlier. And besides, I have more than enough dirt here, so I might as well use it. I think I don't even need it much. Oh, you guys scared me. This is my only chance to get some resources. Wait. Since you probably have more experience with the new update than I do, is it normal for there just 1 bazillion zombies build garden at night? Just as much as it was in vanilla before? I think I bought moss last time, right? I am gonna buy some alliums because that is rare. What soil we have? Sand we get from the farm. Can I buy him out? I'm just gonna buy him out. Do you also get more trades if I trade everything with you? You don't, right? Well, sir, then I would like to get your leads. It's like the only thing that was spawning there were zombies in the creaking, no matter how many zombies. Sometimes it just looks that way, or there is a spawner really close by. Okay, guys, I got new leads. So the fact that the wandering trader is spawning here, that says more than enough. That means that animals can definitely also spawn here. So that is good. I'm gonna put you guys in there. Okay. But let's fix our drowned farm situation. And hopefully then we can get some animals. So sometimes, fall, it also has to do with luck. 1 bucket removes the water, then place another, turn the effect on, do the effect again. Yeah, because it's not that much, I'm just gonna do it with dirt. I did buy some moss blocks the last time I had the wandering trader in the desert farm. I forget if I've already shared this fun fact or not, but did you know that a raid can happen in any dimension? I know! Fun fact is that me and Red Croftender here in chat, together with a bunch of other people, we actually built a village in the end to get an extra achievement that we had from a data pack. It was called do a raid in the end. So we actually built a whole... Oh, I don't need to fill this up. We made a whole village in the end so we could do the raid in a village in the end. Oh, you learned that the hard way. Oh no. That is really bad. I hope you survived. As long as it's classified as a village, I believe it's just... 2 villagers and a bat or a bell? I don't know. It's changed over the years. I need to look it up. also built a village in the end, and at one point accidentally started a raid. Needless to say, I started panicking. I can totally understand that. Had to even do a raid Ender Dragon with a boss at the same time for that day. Yeah, we also had to do that. Yeah, that was an insane day. I remember that we did have a lot of fun with it. All you need to do for it to customize the village is just there to be one villager. At least in the version that you are playing. I currently haven't built a raid farm in a really long time. So currently, I have no clue. I think it used to be 2 and a bell at one point. I also remember in one of my hardcore worlds, the one that I was streaming from, that I also had... that I accidentally made a raid. That was, by the way, not in a different dimension. But it was certainly an adventure, let's put it that way. And let's put you there. Is this also still a source block? Oh yeah, the water is definitely going down now. Currently playing a world and I'm playing with a few friends, naturally hoping for this world to be a long-term one. Yeah, that's also always the case with some people. Well, not with everybody. I know I just resigned from the Igniters, but they were and are really good at having long seasons. I mean, their current season is lasting longer than Hermitcraft at the moment, so I think they're doing well. Okay. I think I have enough to cover this at once. The only bigger problem that we are gonna have is how do we also remove this? Also, I'm gonna light this up so we don't need to remove it immediately. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that is definitely going. Oh my. Bye, fishies! On the Switch world, almost dug out the hole in Iceland by hand. I was only missing about 5 layers, I think. Ooh. Okay, so the fish are gone. I don't know. I'm in free cam now. I don't know how much lower it went. Oh, it really went all the way to the bottom. Okay. Well, with a little bit of luck, then... Animals? We might just be out of the range. I do want to tear this down, but I also want to get some animals. So... the grass is still spread. We could make it bigger. But I also don't want to have 2 like giant islands there. I don't think that is necessary. What I think I'm gonna do is I am gonna remove this. Just so we already have the top layer gone. And if I have removed the top layer and we still don't have any animal spawns, then I'm gonna name tag the villagers. And hope that that is gonna solve my problem. Should have not have started at this side. Also, when it's night, they only have a chance to spawn at the torches, so I probably should go to sleep. I'm wondering, is it possible for me to... Okay. Because we should also have a sleeping bag on here. Right? Yeah, here. There we go. I already knew that jungle saplings are just rarer than the rest, but I forgot how much worse they are to consistently get. Oh yeah, well I had the same problem with dark oak wood. And in this world, I still don't have all the woods. Because I do not have jungle. I have oak and spruce. And I have mangrove, but I only have one left. Because all the other ones went wrong in the farm. So I only have the one to do it manually. Red, would you be so kind to help me on Twitch? Please, thank you. You are amazing. I have somebody that is trying to sell spam again. Thank you, Red. There we go. So, not my type of fish, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Well, the grass does seem to be spreading now, so that is good. I mean, at least they're not as bad as any other tree form. One of the mods that me and they have played with. I think the drop chance was about as bad as the jungle. Only had 5 leaves per tree. Oh no! Yeah, that is bad. Okay, so the roof is almost gone. I mean, basically we could just fill this up with dirt and make the farms of the animals we're gonna get in there. Well, we could. Is my door still open? Jesus. My hubby and my kiddo are making a lot of sounds downstairs. Okay. I am gonna remove the bamboo wood. Ah, yeah. I also... do I have bamboo in this world? I don't know if I have bamboo in this world. What I do know is that I can, if I want, fish for it. And it's because I started recording something inspired by Paul from Channel 64. And I'm not doing that consistently, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about it, but it's definitely learning me things, let's just say. Do you think 8 jungle siblings isn't enough? Saplings? I would take more. You can only fish them in a jungle biome on Skyblock for bamboo. Ah, that's why I don't have one here. Excuse my autocorrect. It's fine. I thought it was funny, and I only noticed it afterwards. So, hey guys, I think that Red might be right. And we actually do need to name tag all our villagers. So that means we need to do some trading. So I'm gonna mine out this layer. And then I think we're just gonna see if we can get some name tags. And see how that is gonna turn out. Of course, there he is.
Met jouw Roblox?
Nee.
Minecraft?
Nee, mama is weer aan het streamen. Ik
Morgen Roblox?
Ja, morgen.
Minecraft?
Morgen.
Bij jou slapen?
Nee.
Slapen?
Nee. We hadden afgesproken. Sorry, he's gone. He tries everything to not be put to bed, basically. Okay. Also didn't hear your answer. I think you should get more than 8 saplings. Just to be sure. Well, it depends if you're doing it on a live stream or if you have all the time that you need. Because when I live stream, at some points I just want to move forward and I'm like, I'm not gonna stand here too long. But if I am... You're not live. No, then I would just take my time and just grab them. We needed name tags, right? So we could also trade sticks with these guys, I believe. Yeah, sticks. So we are gonna grab the rest of these. And I should have some sticks. Also in large biomes world, I'm very far out. About to run out of axe material. Oh no. I know how that is because my that hardcore world where I was talking about earlier for the dark oak, that was also in a large biome. Amplified biomes, actually. It was vanilla though, so you didn't have that many. But oh god, I miss that world. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, I really do miss that one. I said sticks, right? Okay, I'm just gonna take that with us. And we can also trade the iron we have here. If we need. I do want to keep that as a last resort. What we also can trade, which I have a full inventory of, or at least a full chest of, is these things. So I think we are pretty good. Okay. Oh wait, we can also trade the sticks with you guys. Oh, apparently I had more than I thought I had. Whoops. Let's put the dirt in here for now, then I have a little bit more space. Okay, so we're gonna make you into sticks. You. Installed nature's compass just to prevent ourselves from going insane trying to find the woods. That is actually quite smart. Why am I not just getting... Oh. I gotta be weird, okay. Okay, so we got 25, which is not a lot. Okay, so how much are you gonna give me? Okay, you. There we go. We also started ice spikes biome. Okay, we spawned the edge of it still. Oh, that is unlucky. That is not where you want to be. No. I'm actually leveling up this guy as well, so I am wondering what he's gonna do. Ha! He wants him too. That's good. Okay. And what do you want? You want iron? You only want iron. What do you want? You want iron as well. Oh, and no more flint. You want to have carrots. There we go. The bottom right next to, like, I wasn't going to have any trees either. Found three trees in total. Hey, I'm Dutch, right? Do you know how many times things got translated to Dutch while I was typing and then I don't notice and it just makes a weird word in English? You are fine. You're okay. I made more sticks. I didn't need more sticks. No. You. I thought I could also trade the I can't trade the potatoes with you. Can I have the potatoes back, please? They don't want to have the carrots anymore. Oh. It went too far away from me. Okay. It's gonna pick them up, right? Yeah, I think they do. Okay, let's quickly sleep. I'm trying to see on my mini-map if I see spawns, but I don't think I see anything. Okay. How many trees are there again? In normal vanilla? A lot. I really hope this guy is gonna have a name tag, by the way. He also trades paper. So we need to get him more paper. 8? I don't know it from the top of my head. So I know that it's birch, oak, dark oak, spruce, cherry, pale, acacia, jungle. Jungle is 8. And then you of course still have the nether woods. So that would make 10. Bamboo would be 11. Red says 11 trees. So which tree am I missing then? Birch, spruce, jungle, acacia, dark oak. Mangrove! Mangrove was the one I was missing. But I do have a mangrove sapling. I have one over here. One. Somewhere. I swear I have one. I just don't remember where. Here. Mangrove. Proper cool. The pink one. The pink one was the other one. The cherry. I don't think I'm gonna have enough paper to trade with the dude. That means we might need to buy books from him, which also is a problem because we don't have any leather. Yeah, this might also be that it's just too far away. I don't know. I mean, I could make it into a farm, but do I really want to? We don't have enough leather, even from the Wandering Trader, I think, to get that many books. Oh, you need 24 paper. Jeez. I might as well get a new librarian. Oh, you have no profession. You also trade paper, yes. Oh, you are the armorer guys, okay. We don't have a cherry biome, good thing. You can plant a mangrove. When you leave, you can bone meal. Decide to get more. That's true. Guys, how should I do this? Because a name tag from this might take a while. Should I make another one of those? Because I don't know how many books I can still make. Shall we count the amount of leather that we have? Could possibly get mangroves, either trial chambers or wandering traders, yeah. I have no leather in here. Ooh, that was a lag spike. I don't know where that came from. I got more visits from the Wandering Trader, in case you're wondering. Okay, so I found one more book. Pumpkin heads count also as no mob cap. Yeah, but I don't have pumpkins, right? I also still don't have pumpkins, yeah, and I also still don't have melons. Oh, or at least I don't think I have that. No, I don't have pumpkins and I don't have melons. I'm already happy that I have a little bit of brown dye. And I don't think I can put the backpacks on the villagers, right? I don't want to unalive all the villagers. That is a little bit too painful. How many books do I still need to buy from him? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to buy 7 more books from him. Place them in the minecart. Does that work, placing them in the minecart? I mean, I could technically buy more books. But then we just need to... I'm never gonna have enough paper for that, do I? It removes them from the mob cap. Stupid question, but if I move them in boats, does that work? Hey Tokyo! Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I have a really dumb question. If I put this in a grindstone, do I then get a normal book? I do. I'm saved. I'm saved. This is how we do it. This is how we level him up. Yes. So, Tokyo, we still don't have any animal spawns. And it might be because my villagers are also in the mob gap. So, I am now trying to get name tags. But for that, I need to trade with this guy. He is really cheap, by the way. So, how is Tokyo doing? So a boat would also technically work. Yeah, I don't want to put in too much effort in getting them in boats or minecarts. So I want to trade him out. And if he really ends up not having that, then I don't have much choice. We have punch. Punch, okay. I guess we can afford it, so why not? Make new book villager and get one that trade bookshelves. Maybe later. Because it's not gonna make really a lot of difference in time management at the moment. I need to sell my sticks. Okay, I sold more sticks. We didn't get that many emeralds back, but that is fine as well. Because these don't cost a lot. Can only be acquired by buying it from a librarian. What is it? What is a villager backpack? I have never heard of that. Also, this is really good for me to collect glass. I really needed that. Maybe not right now, but... let's see. You also traded with me for iron. Yes. Oh, wait. I still need to remove you. And you? I'm gonna take a new nap. Those you can only get through a village, that backpack. But what does the backpack mean? What is special about it? That's my question. Is it just because it has a villager hat, or... Please tell me you have a name tag. We're gonna need more emeralds. Sorry, guys. Didn't bring anything to drink with me, which I normally do. Okay, we have a bunch of last trade is name tag. Okay. Is it always guaranteed? Because my memory is not that good. Okay. We are gonna need more than this. Okay, let's make some more sticks. Always 100%. Okay, that is good because we are almost there. I would be so disappointed if I haven't even been done name tagging them and I have animals there, but I don't think they're really gonna spawn. Sticks we could sell here. Okay, sticks. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. This should be enough. Okay, chat. That does mean you guys need to come up with some names, because if I'm gonna name them, then they do need to have a good name. So, do you guys have a villager that you like? I want to name that, and can you name it this and this? This would be the perfect time to do that. I also think I need to sell more sticks. I have a feeling. They're 19 for each villager. Okay. And I probably also need to name tag the chickens. Here. You are still not selling to me. You are selling. Hello. I would... You want me to call the stone cutter guy this one? Or do you mean this one? I think you mean this one. You want me to call it fall? I can call it fall. There we go. On name tag. Oh, I do need to make an anvil. I'm gonna make an anvil. The mason, name it after me. Okay. Yes. Red, do you have preference? I mean, this is your time to shine, basically. Here. Wait. Oh, wow! That was a lot more iron than I thought it would be. Let's turn you into blocks. I am gonna make a second one because I don't think I can manage that. Name one after my Silke. Yeah. I will do that. Do you have a preference for which one? Okay, I'm gonna make it a 0 instead of an O. Okay, let's see. That's you. And then I need to come back to trading. Oh. I don't care what one. Okay. You. I need to trade with you. Oh, apparently I didn't pick up all the potatoes. And this one doesn't want potatoes. Okay, that should be more than enough. Well, at least the farm is no longer overflowing. Okay, let's get a few more. Okay, so we got 2 more. And just to make it easy, I'm gonna call it this one, because then we can just move that way. Villager 2. Still no animals. I don't want to trade all my iron with you guys. That's just so expensive. I don't think the flint has restored itself that quickly. Okay, let's go in here. Maybe we still have a chest full with flint. I can trade these with the guys with the potion brewing stand. Nope. The only luck we can maybe also have is see if our stonemason is willing to buy stone from us. Me and Sir mining 10 chunks away that can make an iron farm underground. Did not be in the way. Aw, that's sweet of you. I don't need to be at you. You I need to have. Hello. You are expensive, sir. You are also expensive. You are both expensive. Okay, well, at least I can buy one more. Two, three. After each one of them, I'm looking. Do I see something? Nope. Okay, then we move on. Oh, they are already restoring as well. Let's grab all of these. Oh. So I know that these ones I can just throw away. Because we don't need that. And that leaves us with this to trade. So we don't have a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more sticks. Okay. We're just going here to the tree farm. And then we're just gonna grab some wood from there. To see if we manage to make more. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the stone cutters, right? See, this guy also buys stone. Wait, that might be a way better to do it right now. Because I'm running out of other resources. I have my cobblestone generator is overflowing. It's not working super fast, but each stream I empty at least this, what I just did right now. And each stream it's still way too much. So what I want to do is just cook them here. I want to know if that also works on that one. I actually haven't tried that. If I stand here, can I also throw the rest on there? Yes. Because if we can just trade that, I mean, that would make it a lot easier, right? I forgot how to throw it all at once. It's fine. I don't work with these big amounts every day, thank God. Okay, so the first stack is already stone. I hope it's not gonna transform into smooth stone before I can grab the rest of it. Also, I don't think the cooking one is transforming the stone. So we need to keep that one. So we can focus on this. Is it all stone? No, I still see a little bit of cobble. Wow. That is fast. This is why I love Create. I had seriously been debating before I started the Dino series just to make a normal Create series again. Especially now how I understand everything a lot better. But then I discovered that the real reason why I love trying things like this Skyblock, etc. is just because I love to challenge myself. So yeah. So... still no animals? Still no animals. We might need to make it bigger. I might also just be out of the can spawn sphere. So I am not 100% sure about that. But that's fine. You. Well, at least it was another 22 of them. Oh. I still need to upgrade you. There go our emeralds. The next one should be stone then, so who knows. Can I turn you into bricks? I can. Here, then it fits somewhere, right? There we go. Yeah. Wasn't as much as I had hoped for, but guess that's okay. I also still have some flint that I can sell. But these guys are just really expensive. So we had Silka, Villager 2, Villager 3. I can name them all Villager, and if somebody else then later on in chat wants to name one, they can just tell me which one they want to have named and how. I do think I want to call this one Pirate, because I think that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna chase it up. So I have started gaming with a group of Sandy, Mr. Green's friends. One of them is called Potato, and he currently had eye surgery, so I'm gonna call him Pirate Potato. I think that fits. Yeah. Yeah, Potato is really sweet, just like Aerington. I love playing with them. I'm wondering if there's something that these guys that can offer them that they... Yeah, he only does normal coal, he doesn't do charcoal. Well, I guess we're going back for sticks. Oh. Was not really the exciting stream I had hoped for, but you guys are still entertained, right? Okay. Give me cows! Well, the rest will come later, it's fine. Hello! Levensgenieters. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? And I thought I had a Dutch name, but you also have a lovely Dutch name. Welcome to the stream. I want to get animals on my create skyblock, but I'm not having spawns. I already closed off everything where they could spawn. So now I'm name tagging all my villagers in the hope that they move the mob cap down. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to sell stuff so I can get more emeralds and then buy more name tags. There we go. Okay. Whoa, these are actually a lot of name tags. By the way, if you have a lovely name that you want to give to one of my villagers, please let me know. Okay, so we have Silka, Villager 2, Villager 3, which we can still rename. This guy still needs to have a name. This one is Pirate Potato. And here I have Fall VR from chat. I am gonna call one of them. Is it like this? I believe it's like this. So I have a cat who's named Chewbacca and we call him Chewy. And who are we gonna call that? You can be called Chewy. There we go. Villager 4. And then we can have Villager 5. Oh. Villager 5. Okay, Villager 3. Villager 4. Potato. Villager 5. Yes. So we need 1, 2, 4 more on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna need to have more stone smelted. Which is fine. I mean, we have more than enough cobblestone in here that I can smelt. I am also thinking about quickly running down towards the farm, see if there is more rotten flesh down there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all of this on there. I still have no clue how to do that. Was it this? No, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw them all up there from a little bit more distance. And then I'm hoping to be back fast enough that it isn't gonna turn into smooth stone, because then I'm gonna cry. Okay, run. I picked up another stack. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whee! Let's eat the egg sandwich on the way down. Okay, so I had a backpack full with them, I believe. I did do some sorting. Yeah, we don't have a lot. I was afraid of that. But we can definitely trade that. I found more flint. Oh, that means my inventory will also be over full on the top. That is not good. I didn't think that through. I did not think that through. I don't know, is Red still watching, by the way? Because if yes, I have one important question. Is there also something like a total mob cap? And please tell me that is no. Because my hostile, although it shouldn't influence, if there is like a total, then I am a little bit in trouble. No? So there is no entity mob cap. That is more what I mean. Because I have a lot of zombies down there. And I believe currently it's the only thing that is spawning. And I have one chicken, but I don't think that one chicken is gonna be my problem. Hello, I came here to collect emeralds. You are expensive, sir. Oh wait, I had more rotten flesh in here. You go in there. With you, I can trade more stone. Oh, you still haven't restocked, okay. It's fine. Let's see how it is. You need to go out of my inventory. Okay, so we at least got one more. Come on, Phil, Sandy Sparkles. What's this next time back in your world? Okay, that is good. So Red requested Sandy Sparkles. I don't think she's gonna watch it back, but you never know. Which one are... wait. This one is purple, right? So let's call this one Sandy Sparkles. But if we have them, if we have Sandy and we have Potato, then we also need to get Amity. And we also need to get Mr. Sir Green. And maybe even Diosil. I can't sell my stone to them now. Is this one empty? Okay, I'm gonna put all the stone in here. Did they just restock? Oh my god. Really? Behind my backs! Okay, well, at least we got 2 more name tags now. Okay. I need to... Mr. Sir Green. And then I had Amity. Let me quickly look it up, because I know you're right, Amity a little bit different. Oh. That is how it is on her Discord. I know her normal name is different, but let's just keep it that way. Let's do the other purple one there. Can be together. That's so cute. And where? Okay, does one of them have green? You have a little bit of green up there. Okay, so you're named, you're named, you're named, you're named. You are named, you are named. And you're gonna be Mr. Sir Green then. So I need one more name tag on this side. Okay. So I also still have the villagers that I did the original villager breeding with. And those are in that building. And they might actually be the closest to that patch of green. So I wanna name tag those two before I'm gonna do this whole row. Okay. Okay. Those are all my sticks. Yep, those were all my sticks. Okay. I can make more sticks from this. I think that's the only thing. Oh my god, they restocked again. I don't have that much stone. I'm depleting all my resources here. I literally am. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we got 35? 36? Is he giving discount on them? No. So I'm still too short. No. I'm slowly running out of resources to do this. Okay, let's turn all of these into stone as well. After this, we need to do something that's not that depleting. Oh, I forgot we also still had those. Did I just pick that all up? Okay, you can go in there. I need to stand a little bit further away. Let's throw you in there. There we go. And you. Okay, let's quickly trade these. And by the time we get back, then the cobblestone will be turned into stone. Was it you? Yeah, you. Okay. Okay, we are there. All of them are so now. That's good. Let's go. Okay, so we have more than a stack now. Let's grab you. So we have 4 more now. Okay. Just to make it easier for myself, I'm calling them villager. Soka villager 2, 3, 4. Mrs. Green. You don't have a name yet? You're Sandy Sparkles, yeah. So I can name tag the 2 in here then. Hello? Where is your body? Are you above here? Hello? Both are now called villager. Can they jump out of this? Okay, the reason why this gravel was here was to block off the door. It used to be too high. But I guess I don't think I'm gonna need more villagers than this, so we should be safe. There are still no animals there. Oh my god. Okay, let's name the librarian. How many do we then still need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. running out of resources to trade with them except for the sticks. How's the sandwich maker going? This thing blocked up the past few times. It doesn't seem to do that right now, so that is good. Also, it shoots sandwiches through the air, which is funny. Did I see an enemy down there? Huh. Yes, okay. Let's go through this if we find more flint. I mean, this is technically more cobblestone that we can turn into stone. Oh, guys, we have so much cobblestone. I'm glad I kept some, like, stashed away. This wasn't really what I had expected to do today, but okay. I really hope we are gonna get a little bit more animals than we currently have. And I'm looking at the map right now because we have not that much to do. You can see these are the normal villagers. This is the one chicken I still have left. And these are all my others I have. I don't know why this is one so in the back, so I might need to have a look at that later. There might be a zombie spawning there. So let us quickly go to sleep. Might also be that I threw... Oh yeah, I have an extra villager. That's true. Something went wrong halfway. I need to name tag that guy as well. I forgot. Who? I also have chickens at the egg sandwich farm, yeah. Yeah, I might need to name tag all of those as well. Or at least unalive a lot of them. But when they are really far away, would that really still influence them? Or is that because they're also in the spawn chunks? I think I'm gonna have my iron farm run overnight. Sounds like a good plan. Not really if you stand far away. Yeah, I'm gonna rename... I don't know. Wait, let me check. So, if this is where the animals can spawn, then our chicken coop is all the way over there. That's like 1, 3, 4, 5... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. And our villager are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are a little bit closer, not much. I am gonna tear this thing down. And then we're just gonna see if we can get some spawns. I mean, it's the only thing we can try, right? Oh yeah, no, I have a bee in there. I keep forgetting about the bee. Hello, sir. I'm here to trade. Oh, you got expensive. He is... I need to sell him now a stack. Wow. I don't know what to say about this. I do know what I want to do. So I'm gonna call this one chicken. This one villager. And this one I'm gonna call bee. I'm gonna call it the Dutch bee. Then we say bye. Villager. Villager. You were already named, right? Here we go. I need sleep. I need sleep. I don't know if I have a fishing rod that is close enough. Okay. I need to get in there. Oh wait, I did it wrong. Hi, chicken. It's chicken. Okay. And we also need to name our bee into bye, which I'm actually doubting about if we have one or two in there. Hey, bye is bly, and that means the bee is happy. So that's how you need to see it. Bye is bly, bee is happy. There's still nothing happening. Okay, I want to have my villagers a little bit less expensive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear this thing down. And we are gonna tear the other farm down. And then I really hope that something is gonna spawn while we're here. Oh, I forgot that was full with water as well. We should probably get our backpacks or get some more dirt. I think with dirt we are just a little bit faster. And since it is one of the only resources we still have a lot of, let's quickly do that. Do I need that much? I don't think I need that much. I think 3 stacks will be more than enough. Do you know what I'm missing around this island? A lot more trees. That is definitely something I need to put on the list for later. You can see this was also built not that long ago. Sorry, pretty long ago. Because it's made out of all the materials I currently had at the time. So it's mostly made out of cobble and bone block. Also, I do have to say that the cobble and bone block has definitely grown on me. The only other thing that I can still try if this doesn't work, and I've removed that farm, and the name tagged everything, is take the grass down to the bottom of the world. Because as far as I understand spawn mechanics, they always start underground. Or at least deep in the world, and then they start to spawn up. And that's also why the mobs have the mechanic of always trying to go upwards. Towards higher ground. Oh. Oh, it wasn't out. I was just... My stack was just... at the end. I almost wanted to be happy. I was like, I see red dots on the green plate. But then I forgot that I'm... Yeah. That is probably just some blocks that I dropped. Okay, let's remove all of these. Let's just do it layer by layer. Oh! Oh, never mind. We don't have a... We don't have a shovel anymore. No, not my shovel. Do I want to trade for it? I might want to trade for a new one. I'm gonna trade my precious iron. Because this guy might give me a little bit of a discount then. Are you giving me discount? You are giving me a discount. Thank you. Okay, let's put the iron in here. There we go. Also, I'm almost walking away with a ladder. That I would not have liked that I would lose that. Talking is hard today. Each time I'm running here, I think like, oh, there's a sheep there. But no, it's just distortion. Yes. Okay, let's go. And let's go around the corner here. So I do have one more question. I know that Red can answer that because he knows everything. Does the chances of mobs spawning here increase if I bone meal it and have like taller grass? No. Okay. Do you think if I would make a giant pillar up above it, that would increase the chances? I'm just trying to figure out how I want to play this. I don't like that there's a gap here. Okay, we're almost there. Now with more land or maybe upstream, make a copy and speed up tick speed. The test where you get the most amount of mobs. That's fair. I need to think about it. What I want to do is I want to keep this stretch. And have it go all the way out here. Okay. Was this also... This is all river. So I'm not gonna expect things to spawn here. Okay, I might just gonna build one more chunk that way and that way. See if that helps. I mean, we need to start somewhere, right? I hate hanging above the void. I'm trying to concentrate and also not fall off. And this. Okay. I am quickly gonna go to sleep. I do like it how this is, but that has more to do with the fact that I have less chance of falling off. I am wondering... I see purple dots on my farm. Is that because it's not picking something up anymore? I quickly want to check this out because this has been my disaster farm. It's been broken more than I ever would have wanted to. So where are the purple dots coming from? Is it from the lines? Oh, they're on the belt. Oh, we have a duplication glitch. Oh. You guys are seeing this too, right? And I think it thinks that there's still some stuff stuck there. So how's it going over here? It does have a lot of flowers already in it, so it does seem to work. Okay, so now it seems to pull it both back? No. I don't have my wrench with me. Yeah, this is I think I might have duped something on this unintentionally. Okay, do you know what? We are quickly gonna log in, log out and log in again and see if that fixes my problem. Now, I don't know why, but create Skyblock always takes a while before it's rendered and going. Yeah, okay, this fixed it. That is good. It's empty. I am wondering if the bone meal is connected up correctly. I don't think it is. Okay. Yeah, he ran out of bone meal, and yeah, there is still 70 in the chest. Okay, so I need to connect it up again. But apart from that, it does seem to be working. So, I'm not gonna complain. That was weird that it was double, though. It still gives me, like, the 2 purplish... Weird. Okay. I should probably also make this a bigger road. Oh well. We can't have all of it. I am gonna grab some more dirt. What I'm gonna do, because I might need some dirt in the next stream, so I do want to leave a stack in there. Trying to determine what is what. Oh, we should definitely also get more... Oh, I do have more torches. What am I talking about? Okay, I want to place all this dirt that way and then just see if we can at least get some spawns. I just want to have the first spawn here on livestream, preferably. I hate that I don't have the auto hand restock on here. It definitely shows that I normally have that on my other instances. Okay, I like putting them that way, so I am gonna stand over here. 1, 3, and then we're just gonna repeat what we did earlier. I did it again. This is why I can't have nice things. Hey Oliver! You just built the cows, the sheep, the pigs. Now I still don't have them. I'm building a giant green platform. It's not as easy as you think. I've name tagged almost all my villagers. By the way, if you know a good name, please let me know. I name tagged my chicken and my bee that I have. Now I'm just placing more. I also removed all the water there, so I don't have any spawns there anymore. But I still don't have any cows or chickens or sheep. I do have chickens, sorry. It's cows, sheep and pigs that I still need. I also removed a little farm that we had here. Because there was also water in there. But this is all in a river biome, so I'm not gonna have any spawns. But this is in a dark oak. And this is beach, which isn't gonna help me either. So I'm gonna finish off this road and then I'm gonna start on the other side, I think. Or we're gonna do what I thought about before. Guys, I want to know your opinions. We could technically silk touch some grass and bring it down to the bottom of the world. There should be more spawns there then, right? That's how it works. I believe there was some really long time ago that I was watching a Skyblock where they were convinced that was it. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I think I might want to try that too. So, up from the bottom, bubble elevator, the same as the villagers. It's fine. I have leads. I do have leads, thank God. I shouldn't have killed the llamas, now I think back about it. I could have just, like... I could just have bred the llamas for leather. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I think about this earlier? I need to silk touch. That's this one. What do you mean you suck out? Yeah, that's a backpack. That doesn't work. This one only gives me milk. There are my leads in there, by the way. There are different biomes down. So when we go down, I do need to check if it's not a deep dark. It's funny for me, I just notice what is going on with my game. I play a lot of times Minecraft with 0%, so I don't hear a thing. But I'm that used to it that I don't notice it, that I'm playing with no sounds. That sounds terrible, right? I hate playing without sounds. Yeah, Oliver, I still don't have any normal animal spawns, except for sometimes a wandering trader. I have one chicken in here and in there because one of the backpacks gave me eggs. So I just threw those and got chickens. But I still don't have normal animal spawning. Yeah. So I believe underneath here. Yes, there is grass. I want to get down to the bottom of the world and just make a patch there and see if that maybe gives me some animals, because there is just something that is not right. Please tell me this is not a deep dark. Windswept savanna. Okay, that's ideal. The other thing that I'm thinking about is that these guys might actually be the reason that I don't get mobs, because these are not the reason. The glow squid. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glow squid. And a bat. Multiple bats. If all of those fall underneath the mob cap, then that might explain why we are not getting any animals. So what I'm gonna do, because it is kind of dark out here. Can I put you there? Yes. I am gonna make a little patch here. Just see what we can get. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can hear all the zombies converting, which is funny. Six. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Oh. No! I'm out. Oh, I see some of the glow squid here. Oh, that is loud. I don't actually know if this is lit up enough. I am aware this is a different mob cap, but if the glow squid can't fall down... Uh oh. I should not do that with creepers inside the tank. Some of them are wearing really powerful... Ow! Armor. Well, at least we don't have to worry about copper after this. Hey, you can laugh. I don't think it's that funny. There isn't much I can do to let the grass spread faster, right? So many zombies! Okay. I am wondering if that got a lot of them down. I think it did. But there are still a lot of bats. How do I make those despawn without the rest? If I go into the nether, would that reset it? Would that work? Or is that a very stupid question? I can turn this off. Yeah, there are no animals there. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna go into the nether. This is still gonna be loaded in, like always. That's how it works with nether portals, right? I can see that with free camp. We're using cheating methods now. Yeah, there are still bats in here. And we still have glow squid spawn. But it is less than it used to be. We still have a lot of bats. Okay. If we place lava in the corners of those where the bats hang and the spiders, then it's gonna be too light for other mobs, isn't it? Let me think. What's the best course of action here? Red, are you still here? Is the decon sphere also vertically, or is it in the overworld just also for the chunk it's in? Or does anybody else know that? Drills where it kills them in the corner. Oh yeah, that's a possibility. I think we might be too far away from here. I want to try something out. We use mini hut for that as well, so that's this. Set here. Enable. Set here. Enable. I hope I have them here. Okay. So I need to go down from here. They actually need to go. I need to go higher than this. So when I'm in this sphere, they can only spawn in this sphere. Well, they are gonna respawn when I'm between the two spheres, basically. So if we do it like this, then this should be the only place where it can spawn. I think the villager breeder might just be... No, that's just out of that circle. So I've not been loading it in while I was here. That might be one of the reasons why we don't have anything spawning. If that is correct, because I am not 100% sure. I also have no clue how long we need to stand AFK here. Also, I'm gonna bone meal this a little bit because that feels way more natural. I mean, if I were a sheep, I would also only want to graze when there is like flowers and stuff. So I totally get it. I did not need to place that torch. Or that one. Think about what would be our best course of action. I am gonna sleep right now. That might be the best one. I want to quickly peek underneath. Can I see the mobs from here? Oh, I can. Yeah, so we have nothing spawning over there. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to give up already, I am gonna grab a few more stacks of dirt. And I'm gonna make the one at the bottom a little bit bigger. You can go. And just see if the spawning from the bottom actually makes it better. Because I can literally... I believe it might even been one of the hermits back then. I'm talking about like 6 years ago. And they specifically made their skyblock like really low. Because they were like, the spawns are better. And that's also why I built this thing down here. Because better spawns. In hindsight, it might not even be necessary, but... I am also not sure how many torches I need to use for this, so I'm just gonna spam it. Yeah, that is what I was afraid of, that the bats might be the problem. I'm still hoping that one is going straight into the void. That was weird. You could see my map changing. So when I crouch... How did you even get out, by the way? Oh wait, I do have stuff here. Okay, where is that bat? Do we see it? I don't think I can hit it from here. I unalived it. It's fine. They are unaliving themselves, which is also fine. The question is, do I want to make it bigger? I don't know how to stop the glow squid from spawning in there. Maybe our best bet is that thing. Technically speaking, what I could do, but then I need to go into the farm, which is very dangerous. That is a really good one, Red. I don't have that iron at the moment because I used it all. Yeah, we might need to break down this whole farm. I was afraid of that. Do you know what? I think I'm just gonna do that. Because then I can make one with a filter system on it. That is one. And secondly, we can just rebuild it with the materials we have now. I think we're that good. Because we are quite advanced now. I thought there was no block above me. You can see I've done this before. Oh, I'm just gonna hate myself. I just need to remind myself that I might not even need this. Now think about it. I can't believe this was at a point in the game that I didn't have a bucket. I will never forget that I lost my bucket. And then it was like, well, but I do have enough to build a farm. And that will probably be the only way that I will ever retrieve all of it. If friendly mobs start spawning as soon as I've broken this farm down, I will send a message out in my Discord and I will vent. Because I'm really not happy. That really was the thing. I can hear another glow squid dying. It's a good thing we have farms. Yeah. I might make it a whole new design. Instead of 3 layers. I might make it more like the creeper farms. That would make sense. Oh, there's so many red dots there on there now. I know there are a lot of blocks despawning, and I know this hurts for some people to see, but I also don't want to die. So I am very, very aware that this is very dangerous. Also, I should put my torches back on here, so I can at least do a little bit of the walls. I need to think about it. What I can do for now is just remove the top. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to die. Oh my god, you scared me. Where's my sword? How dare you? Also, my axe is almost broken, guys. So we're only gonna remove the roof. I still have bats in my facility, by the way. I am also aware if it gets night and spiders spawn on the layer below me, that we are not gonna be happy campers here. So we might need to get down fast. Also, my pickaxe is definitely not going a lot more. So we need to get down anyway. There used to be an infinite pool here. I cannot reach that. That is a shame. I forgot. I also still needed to mine down. I might be able to jump from here into the infinity pool. Okay, wait. I can take the stairs. Whee! See? We are fine. Okay, let's quickly sleep. We need to get up. When you go to upgrade to... How do I get netherite in this world, sweetie? I don't think that is possible. Yeah, new pickaxe. Oh, that means we need to trade with the villagers again. I am gonna put you in here because I don't have mending. Kill a widow boss and drop 4 to make 1 ingot. A widow boss? Does that... No, that doesn't drop netherite. Does it? I don't need to upgrade to that. This data packet to... Oh my god. That's bad. What should we trade? I do need to clear out my... inventory a little bit because it's a little bit bad. I don't think the guy was really expensive. So I'm gonna hope that if I make these into ingots... I hope this is more than enough. Is there a way for me to get to the end? That is more my question. I don't necessarily need netherite. Oh, I placed the torch there. You had the pickaxe. It's 18. Oh, that's great. Please tell me you give some discount. It's 17. $15. Oh, we need 2 more. So what do we have that we can trade? We need 1 more. Okay, I got it. Okay. You. It's not silk touch, so there is that. But I think we will survive. Okay, we need to go down here again. Now I have 2 pillars here. It's fine. I still hear a lot of bats. Oh, that is interesting. No! No! Okay, you guys are gonna burn by the sun. Don't want to be rude, but that's not a good thing, dude. Okay, I have a feeling. Oh, there he is. Hello. just there like chilling. Hello? I'm wondering if I jump down, if there then are other things that are gonna shoot at me. Oh. Oh, there are a lot of bats here. I also see a creeper. Okay. I need to think about what I want to do with the mob farm. If I'm gonna make a total new design, or... All those beds do affect the mob cap, yeah. I need to think about it. If I turn all of this into slabs, then... I also shouldn't have that problem. Oh, the other one unalived himself, I believe. Oh yeah, I don't want to fall down there. That would be the end of me. I can still hear some of them. Oh yeah, they're up here. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like this for now because I don't think they can spawn anymore. Oh. I did hit it. Hey. I have an idea about how I want to make this mob farm. I'm looking at the clock and we are 2.5 hours in. Yikes. Now, I do hope we're gonna get some spawns down there. Preferably on stream, like I said before. I have an idea of what I want to do with this. I am also quickly gonna place a torch right over here. So it's all lit up. I don't think we can make it with free cam all the way to there and still have entities. Video settings. So we're definitely not getting any animals over there. Can push zombies to the side of their own place, they can turn into dark. Yeah, that was actually where I wanted to go with it. But I want to make it so it has... the water is gone. So we need to do that. And I want to make the top platforms out of... these. So this needs to be one higher. Because I don't think bats can, like... go underneath a half slab. So if they can't rest anywhere, then I also hope they don't spawn. But it means that this layer needs to go one down or up, depends on how you see it. I see yellow. Oh my god, go away. Yeah, we should probably remove that as well. Is nothing gonna spawn in here? I hope nothing is gonna spawn in here for now. Or is this already 3 high? No, this is too high. So we need to remove all of this. And while we do that, I just hope that something is gonna spawn on that piece of grass that we had. Also, this is a slab. So if we put our fans along the side here, those are gonna be a lot of fans. But we could technically keep the thing the same. It would also prevent us from... Well, if we make a sorting system underneath, then it doesn't really matter for us if we also get the spiders and the endermen, etc. This is really weird. I actually turned my essentials mod off and like restarted Minecraft, and I still see essentials everywhere. So I really need to look that up, of why that is going and how. Okay, so the new plan is to have the roof out of these, but have these be replaced by fans. And those are a lot of fans. I am gonna need this. Because what I hope the fans will do is that they will blow the mobs to here. And then they can blow them to the side where they will be like filtered out, basically. There are so many bats here. I should probably also check the outside of this farm. Okay, so the flooring that needs to go there. I don't have that many slabs on me. I also don't know if we still need these then. That's actually a really good question. I do think we don't need them anymore if we're just gonna blow them away. I do think we need to fill these up. If we're gonna have the fence from the sides. I am now also contemplating my life choices. Do we really need the second layer? If you see how fast it already worked, like, do we really need it? Oh, hello! Yeah, you want me to go to sleep. Oh, I actually haven't checked if we... No, we still have thousands of bats. Yay. Saw kills them. shoot under the saw. The saw is small. It fall down on the shoot while fans push them in the saw. Yeah, so I had that before, but then it started making blocks out of my andesite, and I really didn't like that. Maybe if I put the saw on the side, then it doesn't happen. That is a possibility. But so far, I didn't really like it. Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this farm. Because of the incredible amount of fence that's gonna go in here. We're just gonna make it one layer and then just see... Let's just see how it goes. If one layer is more than enough, then that's okay, right? There is something down there that is not moving. Oh, that's the zombie. It's a zombie. No, look at my beautiful grass patch. I actually haven't checked with my villagers. Do the saw on the side. Okay. So these are... I should actually close them after I've traded with them. Because sometimes I do still get spawns like over there. And if they reach... A baby zombie reaches them, they turn into normal zombies. Which is of course what I don't want to have. But everything up here seems to go fine. That one is fixed. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I don't have enough slabs on me. Okay, we're just gonna remove these. The amount of bats on the outside of this thing is crazy. Like, literally, do you see all those yellow dots on my map? Like, all of those? Are bats. Those are a lot of bats. Okay. I'm hoping when day comes that the bats are gonna despawn. But there is no guarantee. No. There we go. Let's go here, here, here. Okay, we're just gonna put you there. Okay, then we have more slabs. Yay. I love how you can see like the row of mobs over there. That is funny. I don't think I'm gonna make the separate mechanism on stream. Because for that, I really need to use a schematic. And I know Red sent one to me. I still don't have any of them. I don't think so. No. I still have too many bats floating around, probably. And it's now day, so let me go upstairs. And I can see my villagers, but no, still no animals. It's fine. I'm just gonna restructure this so this works better and more proper. I mean, it needs to happen as well, so why not? Hey, Aupni! How are you doing? I am tearing down the hostile mob farm to get more farm animals. Now let me explain before people get mad that join in later. I had a lot of bats and glowing squids in here. And the problem is that they might take up my passive mob cap. And that's why this farm had to be torn down. I want to replace the water with fans so I don't have the glow squid. So the water is gone, except for there in the death hole. And I want to have fence over there and fence over there. So I'm basically restructuring the whole thing. Doing good, just came home from work and eating before my students come over. You are amazing, Aupni. Not every teacher is like that. There we go. But yeah, still no animals, which is doesn't really make me happy. But I guess we just need to learn to live with it, right? Okay. I was not smart. I forgot to actually. I can do it like that. I need to fill that up, guys. Okay, and these still need to go. I'm gonna put a new torch over there. Okay, let's put those here. I actually don't know if we need the trapdoors, to be honest. Aupni, you might know this. You also do create. If I have fans that push mobs here and then down, do I need to use the trapdoors then, or are they just getting blown down? Okay, there we go. I'm hoping by placing this on 2.5 that it stops the bats from spawning. But I don't know for sure. Also, we're gonna need a lot of fans to do this. So I think I might need to stand AFK a little bit more in this world. Because I just used a lot of iron to trade and to name tag all my villagers. Now, I might also need to get a stone cutter to get more slabs. Oh, we do still have some wooden slabs, but Oh, I also need to remove all of these because this is where the fans are going to be. Okay. Ah! That scared me. Okay, so the other fans that we need to have, they need to go there. And... there? What we had with the... the spiders in this design was that they kept getting stuck up here because of the water. But I think when we get them like blown, that it shouldn't be that much of a problem. I just realized I made a mistake. This is my emergency exit from when I first built it. Then I don't need to climb up through towers each time. I think I'm gonna tear those down right now real quick because they're getting a little bit much. Still no animals, right? No, still no animals. Okay, wait. You go there. This. Let's make it pretty again. Oh. Okay. Let's do this pillar first. Where is the... Are these 2 pillars? There are 2 pillars. Oh my god. Okay, I am quickly gonna unalive these guys so I can break all of this down. I think the creeper that might have been in it might have despawned. There are so many baby zombies in there. Okay, let me check if it's not empty. There is still a creeper in there. Okay. Do we have a bucket? We don't. Well, at least if he's gonna explode now, then the only thing that will get destroyed is me. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, I really hope that I lit everything up there above there, because if something is coming down now, I am not gonna be happy. So we need to make a filter system underneath here. And I prefer to do that another stream. And then there is one thing I want to ask you guys, especially those who are watching back later for the VOD. I now mostly do create on my streams, especially on YouTube. On Twitch, I will soon add my streams for my Dino series. Because why should I not stream it, basically? There are way too many bets here. And yeah. Do you guys want me to say the 2 streams you could do for create if you do one extra on YouTube? Could you do the Dino, or would you like to see more of the create? That is more where we're going now. There are way too many bets here and they're taking up my entire mob cap and I don't like it. Oh, I did not light that up completely. That is good to know. That is a little bit of a yikes. That is actually quite bad. I quickly want to look here. Oh, still no animals. Also no animals here. Okay, there's one last thing I'm still gonna do. I'm gonna go on top of there and I'm quickly gonna light it up. Because the last thing I want is next week coming back here and then being surprised by a creeper that falls down the hole. So let's not do that. And I think I can handle the 2 zombies. Question mark? Oh, I don't even see them now. Where did they go? Did they just despawn? Huh. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I am still gonna take this down. Seeing the amount of fans that need to go on this, it's probably for the best anyway. And I can reuse these blocks, which is good for me. And it gives us a little bit more time to render in the greenery downstairs, so... But I don't think this is gonna... It's gonna help us much. Oh, why don't the bats despawn? I might give some of them a good lava bat, if that is what it takes. Oh, I wanted to throw that over there. Okay, you go, yes. what I think we need to do is we need to get these layers covered as well with half slabs. What was that? I saw something on my... I saw something on here that moved. That was weird. Are you guys still okay? Yeah, you are. Oh yeah, it starts raining. Great. It's fine. We will get there. Okay. Let's go. I am gonna place another torch here in the middle. I am losing too many blocks. But this is also already a slab, isn't it? I don't know if that helps or bugs against the light. Okay, let's place you there. You. So what I think needs to happen, because this is not gonna be dark enough inside, because even here there's still light gonna come through, I think. Maybe it isn't. Technically we could keep these half slabs down. Where are they? Here. So I could do the side like this. But to prevent mobs from spawning... That went overboard. I do need to have this one be... with something on top like this, or a trapdoor. Basically. I'm just gonna mine these and see how much of it is slab and how much of it isn't. I mean, while we're doing this, we might as well do it right. Right? I just realized I just messed it up. I placed a trapdoor over there, so we didn't have the full block underneath. I didn't do that here. So we need to do that here as well. There we go. I don't think it matters for the for the bats. You can see the bat. Oh my god. Okay. Boom. Oh, I just threw away the wrong one. No. There we go. A little bit of a deja vu moment. Yeah, so how many are these? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 2. We're doomed. Okay, while we're here, let's take the opportunity to mine down another pillar. And once we're down there, we should really try to unalive some of the birdies. Because they are really a lot, and I don't know where they are still spawning. I don't know how their spawn mechanic works. I might need to look into that. But you know what? Let's look into that together. That might be even better. Spawn mechanics, Minecraft. Bats. Bats spawn in dark enclosed space with light of 3 or less in the overworld biome except deep dark. They need at least 3.5 air blocks for spawning and will appear on opaque block like stone, deep slate, or tuff. You have addition bats spawn in group of 8. That explains why we have 8. I think we probably got more afterwards. Yeah, they're hanging on the other blocks. So I want to remove everything else. Unless they're gonna hang on top there, then we do have a really big problem, but I really hope they're not gonna do that. I believe these platforms were still from when I was trying to get a zombie villager? Question mark? I have 2 yellow spots there. Where are those yellow spots coming from? Are they really inside the structure? I'm gonna cry if they're inside already. Okay, let me quickly go up and check. There is nothing to see here. Are they underneath my platform? They are underneath my platform. And all of this is built out of full blocks, isn't it? Okay. Okay, it's fine. I will battle the evil and let it fear me. It's fine. I would like to keep you, yes. I believe these ones we might actually not need to move. Because those might be a layer lower. That is where they get damage in the world. I hope it works like that. Let me make this a little bit wider so I can just remove all of this. Can't believe we are taking all of this out. I've almost mined a whole pickaxe today. Hi there, still no cows. There are still no cows, no. I also disabled my angry mob farm, basically. More with the fact that I had a lot of bats in there. And I thought maybe that was the problem. But the bats are now staying underneath this, so I'm ripping that out as well. So I'm still busy. Yeah. I also still don't have sheep or pigs. Okay, there we go. How do you get more backpacks? Killing more mobs. But the backpacks don't give you cows or yes, still no cows. Still no cows. No, I made a second patch where they could go to as well. Let me go up and free cam and show you guys. Look. I made a whole pasture here. No cows, no animals. Even here we don't have anything. Except for a backpack. No, no, no. You're just like the 5th one that asked. It's funny. So I was now ripping out everything that could potentially be a place for a bat to like land. Acacia. How do you call that? Windswept savanna? Yeah, windswept savanna. Technically, there should be animals that spawn in there, so. Do cows grow in acacia? No, windswept savanna. Okay, guys, I am gonna continue the stream. but I really need to get myself a little bit of water because I'm getting a stomachache. So, give me 50 seconds, then I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, since a lot of new people dropped in, I want to hear your opinions, okay? Is it true that having a grass patch down here, it increases the odds for me to get passive mobs more than up there? Is that true? You want a tip? No, I need to take my drink with me before I start streaming, I know. I also didn't expect it to take as long as it did. Or at least to not have... I think you should find a plains biome. Do you think that will help? I mean, they should also spawn in Dark Oak. Right? Well, what's it called again? Dark Forest. Lower your viewer distance. You think that works? I don't think that's gonna be the solution. I already removed all the water there. Yeah, but they also have I am in 1.20.1 and I believe from this it's like everything in a 7 chunk radius from spawn is always loaded in. I believe it is a really high light level. Yeah, so it's this is all high. This is all high, that's not a problem. Yeah, so the problem is that my spawn is over here. So if I would go in free cam and count, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of this is all within my spawn chunks. So what I've done is I've named most of these villagers. Not all of them, I'm missing a few there. I have removed all my chickens here except for one. The villagers in here are both also named. The only thing is the chickens in here are not. Those might still be in the spawn chunks, but I don't want to remove all of them. I took down my hostile mob farm to filter out like 50 bats and 30 close squid. And that is what we have done today. Bye Tokyo! Thank you for stopping by. The mob cap only counts for the chunks. What do you mean? Oh, for per chunk. Do you mean? Limit of mobs in one chunk. Okay, yes. Okay. Well, I do have to say that this is not straight above the chickens, right? Wait, let me first go to sleep. There's so many bats spawning here. Still. Like how? Haha, you can see the farms now, but not the rest of it. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I am gonna close off the stream because it is getting way too late for me and I'm getting really tired. And currently I have no clue on how to fix this. If I find the time, 9 chunks away, that is definitely still something we can do. Yeah, it's really weird because I know that one of my viewers here, Red Craftender, he has the same mod pack, but he has a different biome where he spawned in. And he doesn't have that problem. So it's weird. Yeah, I can't really say more about it. Are they still hanging underneath here now? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm maybe also gonna read a little bit about that on Reddit. I got a snow biome. That sounds difficult, yeah. Well, guys, I am sorry we didn't get the result we wanted, but hey, I did tore down. I built almost 2 new islands, and I did tore down like half the mob farm. I mean, it's not like we didn't do anything. Yeah, so I am gonna go. I am gonna wish you all a very good day, a very fine evening, or whatever it is where you are. And I will see you guys next time. Love you, bye!